Stories are the very best way for you to make your point to your audience. But what are the best stories to use? Well, the answer is a very simple one. The best stories that you can use in your speech or your presentation to impact your audience are your own stories, your experiences, your life lessons, your firsts, your failures, your flaws, the frustrations that you went through. Those experiences that you have had, believe it or not, make you relatable to the audience. And the audience wants to hear them. They want to learn from you. They want to hear from you. What speakers often do is they will keep what is called a story file. It can be a file in a Word document on your computer. It can be a literal paper file with sheets of paper in it. And they keep track of their stories. What you can do when you have some time is take a few sheets of paper or open a Word document on your computer, sit down and think back on the different phases of your life. What were some of the meaningful events that happened to you when you were in your youth? As a teenager, in college or university, as a young adult, when you first entered the workforce, when you had a family, whatever your experiences might be. Take a few pieces of paper. Give yourself some time to think about some of the events that happened over your life that you feel that you could share with the audience to make a point and a message of encouragement or inspiration to them. That is your starting point. The stories, your stories. Now, on the other hand, what are stories that you should maybe stay away from? And the encouragement there is to stay away from stories of people that you do not know. For example, someone in history. You don't know them. You haven't walked in their shoes. You don't know the emotions that they felt in the situations they were in. Keep those over to the side, unless that there was something about that person's story that was especially meaningful for you and encouraged you, something from which you drew your own life lesson. Then you can share that one with the audience. But if that is not the case, focus on your own stories. As I said, the audience wants to hear from you and they want to learn from you. And by sharing your stories with them, they will grow as a result of your message. So when you have time, start that story file. Start putting together some of the stories from your life to encourage your next audience.